What do we give up in our comfortable lives for the less fortunate? We all do our bit to help the needy around the world by giving zakat and sadaqah year-round, especially during Ramadan.
For the Hafiz, I want to do the £30 for the 3 years.
Okay.
And
Muslim Charity asks a group of volunteers and donors to give up the life of comfort in the UK and experience how the underprivileged live in Pakistan. Their challenge was to visit Muslim Charities projects and live like locals in rural areas of Pakistan. But will their experience go beyond just taking selfies?
It's emotional.
Hits you in your heart.
So Allah bless them, Allah bless this facility. Amazing work.
And this is their once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see the beauty of Pakistan too, from the busy coastal city of Karachi all the way to the foothills of the Himalayas in the beautiful Kashmir Valley in the north.
The participants arrived and were excited to explore Pakistan. But before that, they were given a brief history on Muslim Charity and their projects in Pakistan by their director, Maruf Pirzada.
Muslim Charity started in 1999, so we're in our 20th year now. One of the earliest projects that we started on was maternal health. In many rural parts of Pakistan, during childbirth and pregnancy, a lot of women die because of a lack of medical facilities. 5 years ago, we came up with the idea of bringing our supporters and our volunteers out on the field. We all are really passionate about the work that we're doing, and we wanted to actually share that passion with our volunteers. And what we thought was, let's invite them to come out on the field and see for yourself how a charity like Muslim Charity implements your donations, your amana, your zakat and sadaqah to help those less needy here.
For this year's Muslim Charities Pakistan tour, these participants travelled to visit a variety of projects. The first visit was to Karachi, the financial capital of Pakistan, and to see the aftermath of the brutal gang war that has raged in the city for many years.
So we're going to go to Liari, which many people may not know, we used to be a gangland.
Yeah, I've been to Karachi before, came in 2002, had no real intentions of coming after that, to be honest. But I saw your advert on the Islam channel, and I thought, yeah, it's a good chance to go.
When in Pakistan, you have to do everything the traditional way, so they're all going in rickshaws for their bumpy journey to their next destination. Later in the day, the group visited a boxing gym, which was adapted to keep children and young adults off the streets and away from gangs.
We went to the boxing gym. These children, if they weren't in the gym, they'd been on the streets. This charity's doing a lot of good work, taking kids off the street, bringing them in here, showing some discipline, getting them to amazing work. So they've been coached by him. He's bringing a lot of mental discipline to the gym. So yeah, that was really good to see. It was good to see that they were in good hands, because you cannot rehabilitate everyone exactly the same way.
Not too far away was Liari Girls Cafe. The Muslim charity is helping young girls gain skills and keep them busy and safe in their own neighbourhood.
So as you know, there's a lot of issues in Liari, and Muslim charity work quite close to see how they can support them and what the girls needed there. So they run a whole load of classes, and the idea is that these women who may be affected by some of the violence, the gang violence that's happened in Liari.
लोगों की ज़िंदगी इस तरह मुतासिर हुई कि वो घर छोड़ के चले गए थे, और यहाँ लोगों ने लाशें गिरती हुई देखी, तो उनके ट्रॉमा की जो सिचुएशन थी उससे निकालने के लिए ख़वातीन के लिए यहाँ पे कोई स्पेस नहीं है।
So they come along to these centres, and there's some vocational training they can get, like beauty courses, sewing, and other sort of classes in computing. But also over and above that, they have things like cycling classes for the girls, boxing for the girls, and multiple other sports. So much, that was really good, encouraging to know that they weren't just focusing on the traditional domestic stuff that you expect girls to do.
Student है या models हैं पीछे बैठे हुए?
So basically they have this ceremony where they want to thank Muslim charity, and as a token gesture this is the local Sindhi shawl that they're giving, and mashallah these flowers are actually made by the girls, so they made some tissue paper, but look how real they look, and they look much prettier than real flowers. They're handmade individually by the students and the teachers here.
Later that evening, the participants went to a child drug rehabilitation centre run by a local organisation called Alleviate Addiction Suffering.
When we see the appeals back home, we see that we see all the suffering, you know, we see everything that helps us within our hearts want to donate money, you know. Here we see the progress, what's happening with that money. Here we see what's happening with the lives of the children that we're trying to help.
Muslim Charity has been helping this centre under the project called Children of the World.
The Children of the World campaign, particularly the rescuing street children component of it, is slightly different in different countries because it depends on the local dynamics. In Pakistan, we were told today that 74% of the children who are on the streets in Karachi, for example, are victims of drug abuse. So what we do here within this drug rehabilitation centre is bring the children in, rescue them from the streets, but then go through a detoxification program so that we try to rid them of drugs. It's a 12-step comprehensive program where the idea is that in 3 months' time, by spending 3 months at this rehab centre, they are able to stop, you know, the inducement of drugs, and then they go onwards to a halfway house where they have a little bit more opportunities and learn new skills and be reintegrated back to society.
So we're in the Fatima Hospital. In this room right now, you can see patients who are actually going through dialysis right now. Just walked into this room and there's patients going through dialysis. My initial feeling is that of overwhelmed, seeing all this taking place, but obviously it's benefiting them, it's helping them, so it's a positive.
I was quite surprised that there's so many bedded people here. I knew that they were quite busy, but I didn't actually appreciate how busy they are and how much they do, mashallah. And we were just saying how clean and well equipped this centre is. And so if you can support something like this, mashallah, it's a good cause for Muslim charity to get involved in.
The first shift in the morning, they do the 3.5-hour stint, then the next shift will come, so it's a really important facility for the people here. Many people probably not even get access to this kind of facility in other parts of Pakistan.
I wasn't expecting anything, especially when we are standing here in this children's little ward. Well maintained, and it's obviously very high standard of this what we call the little ward. The Muslim charity is doing an excellent job. When you're set in UK, your mindset is different. When you come and see personally, it's very nice.
Many of you mothers and the sisters here and the grandparents, you may have witnessed a child being born premature and have to be put in an incubator for a little while for the child to survive. In many parts of Pakistan, if a child is born premature, the chances of survival are next to zero unless they can access a hospital with an incubator. Alhamdulillah, over the last 5 years or so, we've put hundreds of these incubators into rural areas to help premature babies survive. So, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, for the incubators, do we have a first brother or sister that would like to contribute towards an incubator for £2,500?
So today we are in Fatma Kidney Center in Sarjani Town, Karachi, and inshallah we are going to hand over 10 incubators which was raised in last year.
So alhamdulillah, here in Karachi today we've handed over 10 incubators which are going to be going to 4 different hospitals in Karachi as well as Sangar. Over the next few weeks we're going to be completing our 32 incubators which are being handed over this month and next month to various hospitals throughout Pakistan.
Yeah, it's really amazing today because we've just handed over a number of incubators, and some of these came from a Ramadan appeal that we did on the Islam channel under the banner honouring our mothers.
I felt very proud. Very proud to hand over these to these people, and it makes me satisfied that lots of people are going to benefit.
The Karachi leg came to an end and the participants made their way up north to the capital of the country, Islamabad.
And inshallah, I think we don't need to eat the rest of today.
Couple of hours in the fridge and they will taste.
Look at that, fresh. You don't get fresher than this.
From there they made their road journey all the way to Kashmir. On the way to Kashmir, 2 of the participants went head-to-head for a tandoor challenge, where the winner would be the one who makes the roundest chapati.
Okay, Bismillah, welcome to the Tandoor Challenge. We're on our way to Azad Kashmir, and 2 of our participants, Haji Yusuf Saab, these 2 participants of ours are going to be taking part in the Tandoor Challenge. The rules are very simple. The winner is going to be the person who actually makes the roundest chapati.
I just want to say, good luck, inshallah, and may the best man win.
Bismillah. Now, are you feeling the pressure?
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah, okay.
That was an excellent effort.
So Haji Yusuf Saab has just started, mashallah, he's showing his skills.
Yes.
Yusuf Saab, tell me, where are you from in the UK?
I am from Halifax, West Yorkshire.
West Yorkshire, mashallah. And you're from London?
I'm from London, yeah, I'm representing. Oh, that's not very good.
Between London and West Yorkshire. So you've got the whole of London watching.
Yeah. I need some water.
There's some laughter in the audience. So he's made a move now. Okay.
Wow.
The chef who we have with us is Altaf Saab, mashallah. He's been giving 30 seconds worth of training to each of the participants before we started. Yes.
I told you.
Again, I just want to remind the rules, it's a circle that we're looking for.
It's a bank.
Oh, is it?
Is this the first time you've ever done something like this?
Yes, first time, and it's very difficult.
Okay.
I'm struggling.
Okay.
Look at all these people watching me.
Remember,
there you go.
इसको लगाओ नहीं इसको
Really round.
ये कुछ भी नहीं है.
So this is the moment of truth. We have both of the rotis here. This is the first one from London, by Mr. Shoaib from London. We have this one here, made by Mr. Yusuf from West Yorkshire. Altaf साहब, आपसे गुजारिश है, इन दोनों में से आप डिसाइड करें ये winner कौन है?
Yorkshire.
Yorkshire was the winner.
We're coming to Yorkshire for our roti. Yes, for your roti. You're welcome anytime.
Yeah, आपके लिए बनाया है मेरे special.
No, you have to eat yours and I'm going to eat mine.
अच्छा.
On day 4, the participants went to visit Muslim Charities Maternity Hospital in District Urja in Azad, Kashmir.
Muslim Charity supports orphans, one-to-one orphan sponsorship. So we've invited some of the orphans, so you'll get to meet with them as well after you've seen the hospital. Muslim Charity has also constructed a masjid next to the hospital. You'll get to see that as well. So we've just briefed the participants about the origins of the hospital when it was set up, 2008. It's been running for 11 years. They're going to go down now, they're going to see the hospital. It's a specialised maternity facility, and they're also going to be meeting with some orphans that Muslim Charities supports through the one-to-one orphan sponsorship program in this area.
There are no maternity patient as such. I thought this was
But this ward is used for the maternity.
So we are here at the Muslim charity Azad Kashmir Hospital here in Arja in district Bagh in Azad Kashmir. You can see here the X-ray machine was donated on behalf of Muhammad Fazluddin Saab rahmatullahi alayh and Sajida Begum Sahiba rahmatullahi alayha on behalf of Muhammad Shafiuddin. This X-ray machine is going to be providing a great service to the local people. We've just been told that this is one of the only machines in this whole area, so it's going to have a lot of patients coming here and taking their X-rays here, and we're very, very grateful for Brother Muhammad Shafiuddin and his whole family.
सबसे पहले तो आप लोगों का शुक्रगुजार हैं और उसके बाद हम सबसे पहले तो शुक्रगुजार मोहतरम पीर इमदाद हुसैन साहब के हैं जिन्होंने इस चैरिटी की बुनियाद रखी थी आज से 19 बरस पहले। और ये मेरे साथ जो लोग आए हैं असल में ये लोग इस चैरिटी के साथ तावन करते हैं जिसकी वजह से यहाँ पाकिस्तान और दुनिया के दूसरे ममालिक में काम होता है।
उसी से मांगे, उसी पे भरोसा रखें और उसने वसीले बनाने हैं। उसने आप लोगों तक हेल्प करने के लिए मदद आएगी इंशाअल्लाह ताला, और उसने ही भेजने हैं नेक बंदे जो रात दिन आप लोगों की खिदमत के लिए आप लोगों की फिक्र में लगे हुए हैं। इंशाअल्लाह वो ज़रूर आपकी हेल्प को पहुँचेंगे।
It's actually very, very emotional, you know, when you hear some of the stories that have been told about the families and what they're going through. And for us to even be considered to be good enough to go up there and give them, you know, the monthly donations, it's humbling. You know, it's probably one of the highlights so far for me. You know, and just talking to the kids afterwards, just to see them smile. But you know, you're so far away sometimes. You have no idea what's going on in other parts of the world, and you come here and you hear about these stories. It's very emotional.
It's a remote and hard area, and our people have we don't have that much infrastructure, neither the funding and funds at the government level. This ambulance would be a great contribution toward the serenity and peace of his soul in that particular world where we have to head sooner or later.
So Naveed Aslam, brother Naveed Aslam, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give him Jannat al-Firdaus. He was an amazing human being. And one of the projects honouring our mothers is one of the very first projects that both Naveed and I were involved in. So I know it would mean a lot to him and his family that this ambulance has been launched under his name, under that honouring our mothers banner from Muslim Charity.
Call time was 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, we were here.
I'm on Pakistani timing, so
Obviously one needs to go to the ladies, especially if you're going to be on the road for 5 hours. But we were here on time before some of the brothers, I might add.
The last project that was visited by the participants on their Pakistan tour was a brand new school constructed by Muslim Charity.
Education Secretary of Group Construction at Ivy Block that is donated by the Muslim Charity.
गुर्दे से गंदा खून दिल की तरफ लेके आती है जिसे रिनल वेन कहते हैं और दोनों गुर्दों में से एक ट्यूब निकलती है।
Alhamdulillah, we are here at the Government Boys Middle School, Jamati, Deerport district in Baghdad, Jammu Kashmir. And Alhamdulillah, the donors from the UK have supported this amazing project, and we've had some wonderful performances performances by the children in the school. We are very grateful for the donors, for the supporters who contributed and also enabled this building to be constructed so that the children here, they could actually get a quality education. And we are very grateful to all of the donors, particularly the viewers of Islam Channel, who never disappoint us. Whenever we come forward for projects like this, they come and participate and donate towards this project.
It's a very happy one.
Yes.
Happy children.
There's a lot of passion.
Happy teachers. The old one's still here? The old building?
The old building we've renovated.
Oh, you've renovated all of it?
It was in a very bad situation. We renovated it across the road. And these three, we'll go there and have a look at the detailed background here. That it was demolished in 2005.
The last day of the visit, participants were able to relax and went out for sightseeing in the capital, Islamabad. They shared their views about how the trip had made an impact on them and changed their outlook on charity work.
We are back in the UK. We don't have to go through a lot of issues that these people face here, like drug problems, the lack of medical facilities, not having schools in remote areas. So just seeing these facilities being made available, you think, can we not do that even more? So do something together, and just help more work like this. We've seen for Muslim charity to maybe do more hospitals, more schools, help people with any medical issues. So definitely I think that's one thing I'm hoping I can go back and do that.
Yeah, so for this to be more than just a memory of me having been here in Pakistan, I would like to go back and get a lot more active. And I think this serves as that platform for me to be more active.
So we'll request Zubair Saab to just one by one present to each of you a token of appreciation.